Thank you, Brother Robert. Very massive and intensive presentation regarding Australian TVET, especially the Melbourne Polytechnic. Now the floor is open. Whenever you throw any question, please put your identity and throw the question. And there are three presenters: Robert Risuti, Mahbub Mohsin Habib, and Mr. Jahangir Alam. Your question on which point to whom you please specify, then throw the question. What are the questions? Thank you.
Bangladesh, yes. My name is Vipra Kumar Sarkar from Kumla Polytechnic Institute. My question to Mr. Mohsin is Bangladeshi. Now, question to him: how can we improve Bangladesh from his view, from your view, about how can we improve Bangladesh from technical side? Can there be in short?
We'll start with an example. I was looking at, when I was preparing this presentation, I was looking at some internet sites, and I saw China, emerging country. They have, hundreds of polytechnic institutes. Probably Robert knows more than me what China is like. But in one province alone, they have got 25 polytechnic institutes. Every one of them has got partner program in another country, either in Australia, in Europe, or in Canada, in the US, or other countries. So that means each of these polytechnic institutes, they don't just have to deliver what China's standard is. They are looking up and delivering program those countries. So if Melbourne if I found one as well, a partnership with Melbourne Polytechnic. When they are offering Melbourne Polytechnic program in China, they have to maintain that standard, what Melbourne Polytechnic offers in Melbourne. So this is one of the way. And if I bring it down to you level, to an institution level, I was thinking, after I finished my talk, I was thinking, what can individual teachers can do? Individual teachers, I understand your curriculum is bounded by BTEB. You have to deliver what BTEB says. That's a standard. But they never say, you cannot go beyond this. They have a certain standard. If you have that capacity to research, look at what Melbourne Polytechnic offers and teaches. Look at what Canada teaches or another country. And the unit, the subject you teach, try to develop that unit yourself. You develop the content is yours. Your student will be benefited. Right? Your 50 or 100 students that you will be teaching, they will be far advanced than other 20,000 students in Bangladesh. So look at from institution to personal level. So if every one of you develop your subjects, one subject at an international level, think about how you can take technical education forward.
I'm Mohammad Muslim Kanu from Lokipur Polytechnic Institute. My question is to Mr. Prijoli. At first, you have seen our presentation about our Bangladesh Polytechnic's present situation, and now you presented your Melbourne Polytechnic's situation. Now, this time I have a question to you. What is your suggestion that we take a step in our country? What is the first key point that we take step in our country? In our country.
I'm guessing that the way your curriculum runs would be a timetable schedule. Is that correct? where you've got your modules timetabled and you deliver, you walk out of that module, go into another one, okay? So the first thing I would probably start to introduce is if you can interact some of the modules. I'll just use an example. Let's say, I know in our program we have got a module called CAD, basic CAD, and then there's a module following up from that which is still drawings. Okay, so I would suggest put those modules together, cluster them together. You start off with the basic CAD, and you start interacting steel as a drawing exercise. So the student is interacting, they're learning, at the same time they're learning the new software. Okay, we don't treat one as learn the software, and then the next slot, the timetable is start drawing steel drawings. Okay, interact them all together. Maybe have all a Monday instead of one session stopping and starting, and the next one stopping and starting. Have it all a Monday for CAD documentation and all those modules that involve any drawing, clustered all together, and they're interacting the whole time. So, in a nutshell, I would get more student interaction in what's actually happening in industry. So maybe you need to liaise with your industry partners and ask them, what do you want our students to come out, what knowledge do you want them to come out with? So then base your projects around what they want. That's probably the first thing I would start targeting, if that helps.
My question, Mr. Pishuti, this admission system in your Melbourne Polytechnic Institute and teachers recruitment system in Melbourne Polytechnic Institute.
Sorry, does it? Yes. The students, I've had a quick look at your curriculum, and it is a little bit different. The students come into our program after they finish VCE, which is equivalent to your HSC, is that correct? Is that correct, yeah? So they're coming into us after they finish year 12, so maybe they are a little bit older than what you've got them, and they come to us for 2 years. Our advanced diploma is a 2-year course. So they come in at that age, and through our VCE system, there's an ATAR score, and that's how we select our students. On top of that, they're the students that are finishing VCE. On top of that, we take in direct offers from mature age students. So we may have a student who started doing business, and he got halfway through his business course, and he wasn't enjoying it for some reason or another. It wasn't what he expected, so maybe he's dropped out, he's gone and worked somewhere, and then he realises what he wants to do. He wants to go into engineering or that field, and then he'll come to us as a mature age student at about, maybe he'll be 21, 22. So that's a different cohort altogether. Okay? Is that the line of question you had, where the student admission is?
Regarding teachers recruit, how do you recruit teachers in Melbourne?
How do we recruit?
Teachers.
Oh, teachers. Okay, so most of our teachers are industry based. We have our full-time cohort who have been past engineers or or past construction managers or they've worked in the field, and they've probably started working with us as a sessional where they specialise in a particular module lecturing, and then from there, if they enjoy it, they will take on some more modules. But they need to have a prerequisite of a Cert 4 in training and assessment. Okay, they can't get any work, lecturing or teaching, if you want to call it, without their Cert 4 in training and assessment. That's minimum. Okay. Some of our teachers have got a Cert 4 in training and assessment, and then they go on to do a diploma in VET, education. So they've also got a diploma also. That's on top of their industry-based qualification. Okay, so that's the training that our teachers have to have as a minimum, the Cert 4 in training and assessment. And in that course, they get taught how to break up a unit, and to understand what skills and knowledge have to come out of that unit, and then they get introduced into how to do a mapping document on what assessment task will meet the performance criteria in that module. So there's a little bit involved in all that. That's the admin side of the teaching, apart from getting up in front of a group and talking about your product, your knowledge. That's the bit that comes naturally. I hope that answers your question. Yep.
I have a question to Hossein Habib. Do you have any plan or program for Bangladesh in technical education development? Please explain.
It's a very easy question, because that's why Robert is here. And we are trying to, I should acknowledge Mr. Kamru Tarota is the chairman of Education for Skills Development, an international company, who's sort of working with NPI and Melbourne Polytechnic to offer skill gap, bridging program for Bangladesh graduates. So this is the start, and we will try. I'm from the university, however, we have different programs as well. So we'll try developing other programs depending on the appetite, depending on the need in this country. It's need in Bangladesh. I can see everywhere there is need. So thank you. I don't know if I answered.
Possibly we are just at the end of this session, I think so. At this moment, I request Mr. Kamru Tarota, CEO and President Asha Philippine Foundation, you please come with us and introduce yourself to our participants, please.